Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is your host, JC, Everyday Thoughts. Everyone gather around should be a good one today. I'm a fashion life coach, motivational speaker, a man of God, a husband, and a brand new father. So congrats to my wife and I. Today's topic is, a woman can love you and never speak to you again. This basically means is that it's just like an example, like you having talks to family members. Don't bring anything but drama and confusion. And a lot of times, a lot of men or just people in general, they put up with their family members just because, hey, they're family. But in some cases, some people they don't deal with their families for different reasons. There may be a lot of arguments, a lot of bad histories, etc. And a woman, she's no way. She's no way different. I mean, she'll put up with some stuff for the short run, but she wants consistency. She wants someone dedicated, who's loyal to her, who's committed to her, and who's willing to sacrifice for her, and who doesn't check in and check out the relationship. That's what she wants, that's what she desires, and if she don't feel like she's getting her needs met, then a lot of times they'll leave. It may not be that Tuesday, that Wednesday, but it's gonna come in the upcoming weeks and months when before she gives you that pink slips and actually leaves out the situation. So you always gotta be cautious of that when you're a brother. I mean, make sure you're putting your best foot forward, you're being present, make sure you're willing to sacrifice for her, being dedicated to her, and just be your lovers to the fullest. I mean, that's all basically your duties is as a man. I mean, whether you're a man, your husband, whatever your title is, you still have to do your job duties as a husband or as a dad or as a man. So you have to be conscious of that. And also too, as a man, you have to understand, put your best foot forward. So even if the situation leaves, you guys on jail, then it's like, hey, I put best foot forward, we just wasn't compatible enough and we both had to go in a different direction. But you won't ever want to put just minimal effort into the situation, and then you wind up looking at her and she's packed her bags and she's elsewhere. You don't want that. So you just have to be cautious of that. You have to be very willing to see errors in your ways and what can you do better in the next relationship or the next opportunity. And that's one thing that you gotta realize about a woman is that she may love you, it may have a good connection, even the sex, it might have been A1, but she knows when it's time to move in most cases, and she's gonna choose herself in the long run. She's gonna do the self-healing, the self-cleaning on herself, and just focus on what can she do to get better to preserve herself. And like I said, I don't have any issue with that, whether it's going on trips, whether it's going shopping, whatever that niche is for her. I don't really blame her. If a man that she's with, he's not giving her 100%, he's not giving her full attention or full energy, then I don't really mind a woman doing her and being independent, being self-sufficient until the right one comes. My thing is, I'm not about settling, I'm not about wasting people's time. Like, if you guys know y'all not meshing together, y'all not on the same page, then why step forward? Why continue to keep pushing something that's not effective for both of you guys? So that's all I really had to say. Like I said, a woman can love you but never speak to you again. Like that's really deep though, because a lot of men feel like they have all the time in the world. In some cases, some women, they don't understand their royalty, they don't understand their value. You can put up with that, but a woman that knows her worth, her value, she's not gonna put up with that, and you have to be conscious of that. Like, hey, you can be one of them brothers that's like, hey, 20, 30 years from now, I'm gonna be like, damn, I let one slip away and have me a good wife, a good mom, etc. And I didn't prioritize her, I didn't sacrifice for her, I didn't make her feel wanted or special, and I lost her. A lot of older men I've talked to, they always talk about that one girl that got away from them. And why is that? They were being inconsiderate, they wasn't being present with her, and they really thought she was for the nonsense. And clearly she wasn't, she left, and she didn't look back. And I commend that type of woman that's able to leave, and regardless of how hurt she is, she's able to leave, and she's able to choose herself over a toxic, inconsiderate relationship. But yeah, though, that's all I had to say. Like I said, a woman, value yourself. Make sure you doing the self-healing, self-cleaning on yourself, and continue to rock out. But until next time, make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook, Instagram page. And until next time, I'm out. JC, Everyday Thoughts.